Tonight on the Pageant Cast, we have Kimberly Crocker. She is National Mrs. 2012. Tonight on the Pageant Cast.
TKPN.
Welcome to the Pageant Cast, your home for beauty pageant news and interviews on the internet.
Hi, I'm Alan Rose, Miss Maryland, USA, and you are listening to Pageant Cast, the internet's first podcast about beauty pageants. Here's your host, Tim Kretschmann.
Welcome to the Pageant Cast, everybody. We're so glad that you could join us. We have a fantastic interviewee in Studio B via Skype. And, of course, our friends over at VODBurner. Tonight, we are talking to Kimberly Crocker, National Mrs. 2012. Hello, Kimberly.
Hi, everyone. How are you?
Well, I'm fantastic,
I know, they can't tell me, can they?
No, they can't. We don't have that type of chat open. But want to thank you for taking the time tonight. Now, where are we calling you?
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. I am a little worried because the background looks like one of the cabin in the woods type of thing, and I just saw that movie.
Actually, our home is very much like a cabin.
Okay.
But we're not we're in the city. So
it looks beautiful, and it doesn't appear that there's any zombies or anything like that. So that's very nice.
And I've got the cats right behind me, and it's great.
You do? Okay. Well, don't fall over on one of them. That would be a bad... but we definitely would get more viewers.
Yeah. Watch National Mrs. falling. That's great.
Right. Now, National Mrs., it's a relatively new pageant system, right?
Yes, sir. It pretty much developed this summer. Our mastermind behind it all is Suzanne Moore, our fabulous director, and I had the opportunity of meeting her last year when I competed in my very first Mrs. competition, and she was the director for the state of Virginia, and I had the opportunity to compete and had a wonderful experience with her and just kept up with her for the past year. And then she developed a system and asked us about what we thought about it, inspiring women about positive pageantry. And to me, that's huge because we've lost a little bit of that. And I pretty much I hung up the stilettos and the crown for a while. I thought I was done. And I think she kind of brought me out of retirement.
Well, tell me a little bit about what I like to call your pageantants, your past pageants. I understand you were a former Miss Virginia Teen USA in 1997.
That's right. Had the opportunity to compete in South Padre Island, Texas in 97.
Well,
top 10 there. It's great.
we always have to wait because after we say teen in a year, people are doing math in their heads. So I give them a little second.
Yeah.
Okay, there they go. Anyway, so then you went on to compete. Did you compete at the Miss level, or?
I did. I competed 2 years, like right after I gave up my title, and then I competed 99 and 2000. Took a break, moved from Virginia to Atlanta. Thought I was at that very last, I was aging out.
Yes,
so
we know the term.
Yeah. And then I realized, you know what? I'd enjoyed working with girls and working behind the scenes and judging. And it's like, maybe it's just not me anymore. And looking back, I kind of wish I had pursued it for 6 years in a row, and I didn't. But I did Miss America prelims, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the teen and the Miss world, but I was out of pageantry for about 11 years. Okay. And when I got married, that was something that my husband asked me about. And I said, I'm going to give it a shot. I was working with girls. Let me see if I can practice what I preach, kind of thing.
Well, what got you back into it? He asked you to go back, or?
When I was working with some other girls competing in the USA and Teen USA and Miss America systems, and he's like, why wouldn't you ever do this again, or would you ever do this again? I said, nah, I'm old hat. I'm washed up. I'm not a beauty queen anymore. And
yeah, and you're saying that kind of give me more compliments, please, please keep them coming. Yeah.
No, and so when I competed last year, I took 8 months to prepare. I really got my body right, my mind right, and I realized that it seemed to be even more relevant than it did when I was younger. because I realized I have an opportunity to again, speak out about my platform. And I had some life experience behind me. So it seemed to make sense, as bizarre as that seems.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that platform. Your platform is A Woman of Grace. What is all that about?
And I kind of came up with the acronym GRACE, standing for growth, respect, ambition, courage, and empowerment. And through what I had experienced as a teenager, dealing with an eating disorder, I dealt with that. I was in an abusive relationship as a teenager, dating. I went from 102 pounds dealing with that eating disorder to then becoming obese at 212 pounds. So that whole journey with my weight and accepting my body image and things like that, I mean, that was a struggle for years. And then just empowering women to reach out and do something in their community that they're passionate about. And so that's kind of where it developed. It's just empowering women, to get out and basically focus on their mental and physical and spiritual health. I feel like that it's almost like a 3-part thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it certainly does. And it sounds like you put a lot of thought and work into it as well.
It's personal. So each group I speak to, I kind of gear it to something different. If it's a teenager, we may talk about body image and bullying and self-esteem issues. And with older women, it may be just empowering them to say, hey, you can get out there. You could start your own business. You could, that's something that I've done. I'm a freelance makeup artist and hairstylist. And then my husband also has a photography business. So I just want to give them that little ounce of hope to say, you know what, you can do it. If it's a dream, do it. There's no age cutoff. So that's where that comes from, I guess.
That is really wonderful. Certainly no limit to the glamour going on in your household.
Oh, yeah, I know. We actually just, before I just finished with a hair client, but we do kind of a narrative Christmas card. So we're very creative. And my husband and I just shot our Christmas card, which is Mad Men inspired. So you'll have to keep your eye out for that.
Yeah, I absolutely will. Hey, we're going to take a quick pause. We're going to be back with more with Kimberly Crocker, National Mrs. 2012, here on the Pageant Cast. Don't go anywhere. Do you want great Pageant Cast merchandise? Of course you do. Go to pageantcast.com and click on the tab that reads Store and pull down to Zazzle. There you will find unique and exclusive designs. Designs made for you to brag, to inspire, and to entertain at your next pageant event. Go to pageantcast.com, click on Store, and pull down to Zazzle.
Leave voicemail and comments for Tim and the Pageant Cast. Call 262-757-8576 and let Tim know what you think of the show. This is Jacqueline Green, Miss Michigan Galaxy International 2012, wishing you Tiara Dreams.
And we're back with Kimberly Crocker, National Mrs. 2012. Thanks, Kimberly, for waiting through the break there. So, yeah, it was really difficult. So tell me, you're very involved in pageantry. Even when you weren't competing, you were involved in pageantry. How do you keep up to date with pageants? Are you following any publications, websites? How do you keep up?
Well, of course I watch Pageant Cast.
Oh.
Yay! But no, I keep up. Of course, social media is huge. Facebook. Yeah. I can tie into any pageant system out there. But and lately they've been doing a lot with webcast, live stream.
Right.
So that's been wonderful to catch some of the state USA and Miss America pageants that you never get a chance to see live. So that kind of keeps me in the know. But I do work with the Virginia USA pageant system still very closely. Leaving actually Thursday to head up to Bristol, Virginia.
Oh.
And we're having our big Miss Virginia USA, Teen USA show. So I'm assistant choreographer to Crystal Jenkins Wittensoldner, who actually was the teen in 95 and Miss in 2001. So it is a pageant family. Pretty much if we were a title holder to Kim Johnson, Kim Nicewander, then we stick around. So I've been around for almost 20 years.
That is
because I started in 94 when I started
94.
competing.
Okay, yeah. And then in 97 was the team. Okay.
It took me 4 years to win the title, but...
You know, it's funny because we had this discussion with Olivia Culpo. It is amazing because she's one of those that she competed like 2 times in her state pageant and then at Miss USA, and she's like, whoops, won this one too. You know, it's amazing to me because it seems to be more the story of you go back, you learn a lot, you come back again, you learn a little bit more, and then you finally get there. You know, it's something like that. Yeah. So you're involved a lot in coaching. What are some of the things that you tell the young ladies to prepare for their pageant? Yeah,
well, a big thing for me, especially for the teens, when I work with a lot of the teen girls, is I just want them to be real. I want to see the fun teenager. I want to see her giggle. And I like that as a judge. Mm-hmm. I don't like the pageant perfect stuff because that's not reality. So
the Stepford pageant,
yeah, you know. Yeah. And I actually am a director of another pageant system as well, and for Georgia, and we just took 4 of our girls to nationals in Tampa, and 4 of the girls made the top 5, and we brought home a teen winner for the national title. And for them, I hope to think what we taught them in interview is kind of what won it for them, because I think they probably, I think the judges got to know who they were, and who they are, rather.
Fantastic. Well, that's great. Now, we do need to talk about the National Mrs. Pageant system. What can you tell me about it? As far as I know, I'm brand new to this thing, so give me a primer on what it is.
Well, National Mrs., again, our motto is inspiring positive pageantry. So we welcome women of all walks of life, all shapes, all sizes, all heights, you know. So there's not that, again, that form that a lot of the other Mrs. pageants that are out there have kind of a little structure that you kind of see. Right. We are huge on having a platform and having something to speak out about. We have photogenic and, of course, the beautiful, glamorous evening gowns, and interviews a huge part of our pageant as well. So, and our big thing is no drama. You know, we want girls that want to make a difference and aren't there just to chase a crown.
Now, where is Nationals this year?
Our nationals will be in Williamsburg, Virginia at the Kimball Theater, and that's August 7th through 11th.
Okay.
And so we'll be in my home state, which is great, of Virginia, where I'm born, rather. Okay. So I'm excited to kind of go back to VA.
All right. Well, that's fantastic. And they have an incredibly great Busch Gardens right there. So
yeah, we're hoping we can get in there.
That's always fun. Now, when you compete, what's your favorite phase of competition? What is it that you look forward to?
Interview. Interview is my favorite. I think that's just where I can show my personality and who I am, what I'm all about. And, of course, it's not as stressful as swimsuit. We do a fitness wear. So having been I'm an inaugural queen, so I didn't have to go through the whole competing on stage stuff. So I've lucked out on that, I guess. But yeah, I love interview. I love that chance to chat. That's important to me. But the good thing about our system is we have also, I'm back to what you were saying earlier, we have teen, Miss, Ms, and Mrs. So it's 4 divisions.
You know, I think Ms. is the fastest growing division I've seen from one side of the country to the other. I just see it opening up in all sorts of pageants, and you're getting a lot of competition for it as well.
Well, it's married, single, divorced, widowed, and then the age bracket's a little bit more open too. So that helps bring in a lot of women that may kind of be shut out on a certain Miss or Ms. You know, they're kind of in that
Right.
weird in between stage. But our Ms. Jennifer Wellborn, I mean, she's wonderful. I get to meet her next week for the first time because she's from Virginia. So I'm excited to meet a sister queen. And our teen is from Florida, and our Miss is in Philadelphia area, I believe. So.
All right. Well, it certainly sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. If people want to learn more, they can go to the website, I understand?
Yes, nationalmspageants.us. And then I just posted my newest blog, so always check our blog.
Is that the one at Facebook/National Mrs. 2012 or one of the other websites I have here in front of me?
That's probably at the nationalmspageants.us.
Okay.
Do you see that one?
Yep, got it. All right.
It's that one. And then on my Facebook page, I did post the link to my blog, so you can see that. And that's the Kimberly Crocker National Mrs. 2012.
If people follow this tag or this video back to our website, we'll have all the links for you in our show notes. So we'll make sure we got everything typed correctly and all that. You know, some of these web addresses now are this long.
Yeah.
It takes forever to type them.
I mean, like we're .us instead of .com or .org or .net. So, you know, you have to be clear with all that as well.
Right. I remember when it was just .com back in the old days. Actually, I guess all the others were always there, just nobody used them.
No one ever knew. Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, we want to thank you so much for your time tonight, Kimberly. It was great to get to know you and really enjoyed our time together. Now, something we like to do here on the program is we like to give everybody a good pageant wave as we leave and say Tierra Dreams. So I want to see, now this is coming from a coach, so I'm expecting one heck of a wave.
I have to sit up straight.
Okay.
I don't coach people to slouches.
Yeah, see, I'm usually doing the interview kind of like this.
Oh, I'm in jeans. I'm a hangout. I know. I try to keep it together, but I'll do my wave.
Okay, let's see the wave here. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know, one of these days, you do that. You know, that's becoming more and more. I'm seeing that, and people are going to get carpal tunnel. I'm absolutely convinced. There's going to be all these pageant queens with that glove type thing.
That's from texting too. I know it's just from texting.
Yeah.
You know, I do that one-handed thing. Yeah.
I've learned to talk to pageant queens. You kind of have to go down and up so you're in view while they're texting to whoever they need to. So,
well, I was a performer at Disney World, so I kind of learned the princess way, which is, you know, it's like this, hello, little one. It's that kind of stuff. So.
Now, wait a minute. You just gave away a Disney secret. Is a stormtrooper going to come out from behind and blast you?
I learned that from a friend.
Okay. That's what I heard. Okay, well, great. Well, thanks again so much. People should check out National Mrs., a great pageant system by our friend Suzanne Moore. Check it out real soon. And Kimberly, thanks again for coming on the program. And we'll just say good night to everybody. Tierra Dreams.
Good night, everyone. Thanks so much.
Pageant Cast.